I just spent the last month of my life locked away in my room, rotting away, memorizing, and then reciting the first 1,500 digits of pi. Now, you're probably thinking two things. One, outs it in. How did you do that? Two, outs it in. Why the Anyway, for this first part of the video, I'm going to explain to you the basis of how I did this. Okay, so stick with me. It's a little complicated, but if you focus, if you lock in, you're going to be okay. Okay, here it goes. Ready? A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, D 4, E 5, 6 S, 7 F, 8 G, 9 H. Just remember that, okay? Just remember that. Okay, now that we have that down, let's get to the actual PAO chart. Person, action, object. You want to build your PAO chart from 0, 0 all the way down to 9, 9. And you want to line up the letters with the corresponding numbers, which I stated previously. Now let's just build a random one, okay? For example, 1, 5. What immediately comes to mind when you think of AE, the corresponding letters to 1, 5? AE, think of a person immediately. Go. Did you think of a family member? Did you think of a relative? Did you think of Amelia Earhart? For me, I thought of Albert Einstein. Probably a lot of you thought that too. It's just immediately what comes ahead. You can't think about it. You have to run. This is very important. You have to rely on instinct. Boom. Now for the action in the object. What does he do? Albert Einstein studying math. That's pretty simple. Very straightforward. Very simple. Boom, boom, boom. How about 82 GB? Oh, GB, that's, immediately Great Britain. Who do I think of? The Queen. I had nothing to do with the actions of September 8th, 2020. The Queen, she's British, okay? What do British people do? They waffle, right? They're waffling about. British people, or the Queen, waffling beans on toast. The Queen waffling beans on toast. 82 GB, Queen waffling beans on toast. Boom, there we go. Do that for all of them, okay? Don't look up a person. It doesn't have to match, right? For example, my 46 is DS. What do you think of when you think of the DS, right? You think of Mario, in my opinion. I thought of Mario. I thought of Shigeru Miyamoto, the guy who made Mario, even though he didn't make the DS. So for 46 DS, I have Shigeru Miyamoto creating DS. All right, so now that you have hopefully all of your digits laid out, 0, 0 all the way to 9, 9, you're going to want to take a random string of numbers, okay? A string of 6 numbers. In my case, it was pi, right? Example, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2. You're going to want to put them in a group of 6. You're going to want to take that 6, split it into groups of 2, into 3 groups of 2. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to want to take the person from the first 2, the action from the second 2, and the object from the third 2. Make sense so far? Clear? I'll do one on screen right now. For example, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2. This is what it looks like. Chances are you're not forgetting this image. Okay, but now that you have this image, you have this chart, and you have this way of remembering it in your head, now what? Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas, according to my sweater. It's the middle of fucking June. I feel like I look like if Ludwig went bankrupt and then developed severe insomnia. Anyway, green screen outs it in did a shit job at describing this method, okay? So I'm going to describe to you two things. A memory palace and the method of loci. No, this is not like, I'm in my memory palace and my chakras, they're aligned. No, this is like an actual fucking memory technique, okay? So a memory palace is simply just somewhere you know really well. That's it. Somewhere you can close your eyes and remember the location of everything in that room. It can be your home, your classroom, your bedroom, your bathroom, your goon cave, whatever it is. And the method of loci is just simply taking your images that you generated with your PAO chart and placing them in different locations. Say, for example, the door, my urinal air filter, the duck, and then my bed, right? And if I place the first 4 images at the door, at the different things, and then I remember them in that order, 4 times 6, 24, there's 24 digits of pi right there, and it's just those 4 digits. That's it. Those are the 2 strategies. Back to you, green screen outs it in. This was not my 4th time recording this. I am very enthusiastic. I'm so happy about this video. I love pi. You want to do this, though, on a place that you know really well, like your home or your school. For me, it was the entirety of the map of Skyrim and the 16-star route in Super Mario 64, because I'm a fucking loser. After many, many days of memorization, or re-remembering the 1,000 that I learned from my previous video about 2 years ago, and then adding another 500, I realized something that another fellow YouTuber also realized while doing this. I'll put the video here. Memorizing and reciting pi are two completely different strategies, or skill sets. 20 minutes down here, 20 minutes down there, just wasting time over and over and over again because I would mess up on like digit 500 or something. 72, 53, 59, 40, 53, 59. Look, I literally said 53. I said 53 and I typed 52. Look, I'm gonna put 53. It's gonna fucking work. It almost made me quit, not just the challenge, but making videos. And I know that sounds super extreme, but let me explain, okay? I love doing this shit, and it was kind of the only thing I look forward to, which is, wow, this is getting horribly depressing. I know all the digits. I knew all the digits. I just couldn't do it in order. Something in my brain wasn't allowing me to do it. Then, Erykah Badu is kissing Hospital. I did 9-0 instead of 09. Like, slow down, dude. Chat, I might have this fucking calcula. I've been told, I actually was told by my teacher, my stats teacher, who has a background. She got like a, she has a background in psychology. No one cares. But I was like, I'm a fraud, dude. I know these digits. There's no way I can prove to you I know these digits without doing it in order. And I was lost, you know? I was like, what do I do? And then I remembered the why part of this video. You remember that? Why the fuck would anyone do this? What is the only thing separating the geniuses of the world from all of the rest of us? Passion. Let me explain. Genius is where intuition meets imagination. The more you like something, the more you do it. Take like Magnus Carlsen, okay? I talked about in my other video. Chess super genius, super crazy, smart genius guy. Also, he's played more chess than everyone watching this video, including myself, probably 100-fold. Is that genius or is that just pure raw fucking obsession? Quentin Tarantino, movie guy, movie genius, whatever. He dropped out of school at 15 and he's been obsessed with movies for the last 50 years. Spend 5 decades on something, you're gonna probably push the medium forward. Albert Einstein, math super genius. He's probably also done more math problems than hours you will be alive at your max expected life expectancy. Go ahead, sit with that statistic for a little bit. My point is, get this idea of a genius being something that's like genetic or out of your reach. Get this idea out of your head. It's basically what I'm trying to express. Because if my dumbass can memorize 1,500 digits of pi, someone will look at that and be like, how the fuck did you do that? That's crazy. It's the same reaction. If you watch this video, you know it's really not that hard. It's really fucking stupid if you think about it. It's really obvious. It's step by step. It's just these genius people, they just took the steps. And now they're at a place where regular things to them are like genius things to us, but they just got there. That's it. They're just at a different place. Now, to bring this back to the point of this video, the reason that I went on that rant is because I don't think I have to do it all in order to prove my point. I think the message of the video speaks for itself more than the gimmick. Because I memorized, I recited the pi in groups of 5, and there's literally statistically no way I could have guessed through. So I still did the whole thing all the way through, even if I made a mistake here or there. But I think that also adds to the story, you know? It adds to it. It's like you make mistakes along the way, but if you get through the whole thing, you still did it. I still can say I know 1,500 digits of pi. But to get there, man, you just gotta try. We fucking did it, okay? It may have been chunky. It may have been fucking... But not one time did I check any other document over the course of this. Not one time. Oh. We fucking did it, chat. Holy shit, the last month of my life. Oh my god, that was the biggest fucking waste of time I've done in my entire 18 years of existence on this fucking planet. Please like and subscribe. Holy shit. 30,000 likes, and I'll memorize 30,000 digits. Amaranth has cheated on SpongeBob, and then he killed himself